builds friendships, gives them a different opportunity to bond through different games and things.
I'm definitely very proud of them.
Good afternoon, Panthers. I'm Nanya Reddy.
And I'm Mason Myers. Welcome back to another edition of KLAW News.
In today's broadcast, we have a lot of events to look out on, and here are just a few.
We'll be looking back at our Frisco Family Services food drive, Kindness Week, one of our percussion concerts, and our first Boys and Girls track meets.
But before we get to all of that, we have something devastating to discuss.
Earthquakes.
Unfortunately, natural disasters are common occurrences on our planet. However, this natural disaster was not only unexpected, but it caused major devastating impacts that have affected millions of people. Almost a month ago, the Kamaramas earthquake was considered to be the deadliest natural disaster in Turkey and Syria's history compared to the past 100 years. The last major devastating earthquake was all the way back in 1939. This time, with a 7.8 magnitude quake, many people have lost their homes, necessities, and sadly, lives. Rescue teams have been effortlessly searching for missing residents. Many people have been displaced from this natural disaster, with the number only continuing to rise. Even though we're not near the country, scientists have uncovered that Turkey and Syria share the same geology, with the west coast of the United States, where the San Andreas Fault lies in California. This information helps us determine how to be better prepared for any future earthquakes. Let's go see what a few people have to say about this devastating natural disaster.
I think the Turkey-Syria earthquake is devastating because how many lives were lost and how many people had to end up in homeless shelters due to their homes being broken down.
So the earthquakes in Turkey and Syria have killed 47,000 people. Many people, such as infants and toddlers, as well as families, have died. The USA is providing humanitarian aid and money to Turkey and Syria, but Syria isn't getting that much aid as Turkey is. Before the earthquake started, they didn't have much resources as it is, but now since the earthquakes have started, they haven't been able to get food or water or any aid, and a lot more of Syrians have died than people in Turkey have.
This earthquake was an unimaginable event for people of Turkey and Syria, surrounding countries, and around the world. Even though it's not new news with it happening almost a month ago, it's still difficult to even begin processing. However, with support and perseverance, we are able to help each other through the devastating times and come towards a brighter future. I hope these awful natural disasters stop, even though they are just natural, but it still causes a devastating impact to many communities.
I agree. Our community is full of amazing teachers, but unfortunately we can only feature one for this edition of Staff Spotlight.
This teacher is a 7th grade ILA teacher, and she's one of the sweetest people you'll ever meet.
Miss Valley has been a 7th grade ILA teacher for quite some time, and from all of my friends who had her, she was an amazing teacher. Let's go see how our PHMS students feel about how spectacular Miss Valley was.
I love Miss Valley because she's always sweet and she's always helpful when you need her.
Okay, I love Miss Valley because she is so caring and kind and always has a smile on her face.
I'm so excited that Miss Valley has been chosen for the Staff Spotlight because she is absolutely fabulous. I've had the pleasure of working with her for the last 7 to 8 years. She is so easy to work with. She loves her students. She loves planning lessons. She loves being there for both teachers and students and staff, and she is just a great pick for the Staff Spotlight because she's a pleasure to work with.
Thank you so much, Miss Valley, for all the hard work you put into your students and fellow teachers at PHMS. Your hard work and kindness does not go unnoticed. Once again, thank you so much, Miss Valley, for everything you do for PHMS.
Not too long ago, many of our PHMS students and other schools were able to participate in the Frisco Family Services food drive.
Let's see how it went.
Hey
Hey Panthers, it's Maggie and Emily Conti, and right now I'm in our cafeteria where our student ambassadors help out with the food drive for Frisco Family Services. This is a great opportunity to help people in need, and I'm really excited to see how it goes, so let's go check it out. With Allie Burns. Can you tell us a little bit about the food drive?
So the food drive is this amazing opportunity to help families that are in need of food and like daily essentials. And Frisco Family Services actually gave student ambassadors, PHMS student ambassadors, this awesome opportunity.
Well, it looks like it's going great. Thank you for helping our community. Our student ambassadors have worked so hard to put this together, and they've done a great job helping our community. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'm Maggie and Emily Conti.
Next, we have an overview of Kindness Week that was a little while ago.
Well, what was Kindness Week all about? Let's see.
Hey Panthers, I'm Caitlin Arledge, and this week is Kindness Week. During Kindness Week, we make sure to be extra nice to people in our community. Let's go see what Miss Lovelace has to say about Kindness Week.
So Kindness Week is just like any of the other theme weeks we do. It's just a time to highlight kindness at our school. We have different kindness acts that we do each day. Just reminders, especially, it's around February, the month of love and things like that. And we just want to make sure that we are always being kind to our fellow classmates or teachers or just individuals all around. So acts of kindness can be simple acts from just saying hello to someone you don't know, smiling at someone. It can be bigger acts like donating to the food drive for people you don't know but you know they're in need. So kindness is something that can be done every day by everyone, and the whole purpose of this week is just to highlight that and give us reminders that if you could be anything in the world, be kind.
Tuesday's dress-up theme was wear mismatched shoes, and the kindness act was to compliment somebody else's shoes. Wednesday was Decade Day, and the kindness act was to ask 5 people about their heritage. Thursday's dress-up day was wear PHMS spirit wear, and the kindness act was to tell a teacher how important they are. And lastly, Friday's theme was wear something sparkly or bright. And the kindness act was to smile and say hi to 10 new people. Thank you, Miss Lovelace, for telling us a little bit about Kindness Week. Well, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. I'm Caitlin Arledge.
I loved getting to see all our students and teachers participate in those fun dress-up days.
And I want to give a special thank you to the student ambassadors and counselors who helped spread kindness throughout our community.
Another person we want to thank recently is Officer Varghese, because it was SRO Day just a few weeks ago.
We have a special episode of Paw and Order ready for you guys. Let's go see it.
Panther Nation, what's going on? It's Officer Varghese, and I just want to discuss with y'all something that you've already heard, but I want to reiterate it and probably bring a little bit more clarification and help y'all understand the reason or the why behind this message, and it's about bicycle safety. Yeah, I know OJ talked about that, but we're going to talk about walking your bike across an intersection on the crosswalk as opposed to riding it, and the reason why. So in the Texas Transportation Code in chapter 551, it states this exactly: the same laws that apply to an operator of a motor vehicle apply to a person operating a bicycle. So let's talk about it. So when you're on high shoals and you're trying to get into school and there's a crosswalk, with the white zebra lines on the pavement, and you're trying to cut across and go to school, if you are walking as a pedestrian, then operators of a vehicle have to, and they shall, stop at the crosswalk to yield right of way in a school zone, the pedestrians walking across the crosswalk, okay? But if you are on a bicycle operating it, you actually have to yield right away to the cross traffic because they don't have a stop sign to wait for you. It doesn't matter if we're on a crosswalk or not. That's the same thing. So what if a motorcycle were to come across the crosswalk? Do they have to yield right away to the motorcycle? Nope. And same for a bicycle if it's being ridden, okay? So that is the reason why we are telling you guys, get off of the bicycle and walk it, because then you are now covered under the umbrella of protection of a pedestrian. And pedestrians, yes, they do have the right of way when they're at an intersection in the crosswalk. So that's the reason why we are really adamant and really trying to nail it down for you guys to understand. Please get off of your bicycles and walk it across any intersection. Okay. Just want to give a special shout out to all of you that created those posters for me in appreciation for SRO Appreciation Day. It was awesome to see all your artwork, and I was really taken back by the love and support, so thank you so much. One last thing I want to talk to you guys about is JPA, so that's the Junior Police Academy. So we're going to be hosting that in the summer months of June and July. We'll send out some registration information out to you guys, so just keep that in the back of your minds, all right? So that's it for this episode of Paw and Order.
18 Sergeant Central. 19 Sergeant. Back.
Paw and Order is definitely one of my favorite segments of the broadcast.
Mine too, but I also really like performing arts concerts.
Speaking of which, let's go see how our percussion concert went.
Hey Panthers, it's Kate Edelbrock, and today I'm filling in for a reporter. We're covering the band percussion concert, and this is a cluster concert, which means that Pioneer, Reedy, and Pearson are all coming together to play. Together. Let's go see how it goes.
right now we're about to have our beginners perform together. They have sticks that even glow in the dark, and it's like super fun. So they're going to perform here in just a bit. But we also had some of our groups do some ensembles together. So we had different individual groups from Pearson and Pioneer and from Reedy. And then at the end, we're all going to jam together with this big, big group, and it's going to be a blast.
I decided to be in percussion because they play really cool instruments and we get to play really cool songs.
I like participating in the concert because I get to play different music all the time and it's very fun.
I'm here with Mr. Aiken. Mr. Aiken, what was your favorite part of the concert and what did you think was extra special?
Well, I'd say my favorite part was getting to see all of our middle schoolers and our former high schoolers getting to perform together. But I think the most extra special part about it was seeing our students get to perform with a high-profile drummer, and I couldn't tell who was having more fun. Our students seemed like they were holding their own with someone that's got such a tenure as he did. But all of our students, they performed awesome tonight, and it was extra special.
I saw you got to go up on stage. Can you tell us about it?
I guess that's what you want to be the extra special part. That was interesting, and I was hoping I got to play something a little bit bigger, like a French horn or something, but maybe a tuba. But it being a percussion night, it wasn't in the cards, so I did enjoy playing my little egg rattler thing I had, so it was awesome.
It was very entertaining to watch.
Thank you.
Mr. Baldwin had Mr. Aiken go up there and thanked him for everything he'd done to help him get where he is, and wished him well on his retirement. Miss Davis and Miss Teed both played their instruments, along as Mr. Aiken. Hey Panthers, I'm so happy I got to see all of our schools on stage performing. Bye!
Wow, that was really cool. I haven't seen a percussion concert in a long time, so I'm really glad I got to see one today.
I was able to go see it live, and it sounded amazing. Your hard work really paid off.
There are so many hard workers at PHMS, and we have a special student in mind for this edition of Student Showcase.
For this edition of Student Showcase, we have one student in mind who is kind and radiates positivity throughout our PHMS community. She is patient and giving to anyone she meets. Every day that she comes into school, she's always hardworking to make sure every student feels supported and welcomed. Now, who is this student? Drum roll, please. It's Allie Burns. Congratulations, Allie. Let's go see what a few of Allie's friends and staff members have to say about Allie's kindness and positivity.
Allie's a really great friend. I'm really glad to have her in a few of my classes. She's really funny, she's really nice, she's just always there for you.
So Allie's like really nice, and I'm in some of her classes, and she always has a smile on her face, and she's really nice and funny to everyone around her, and she helps like all the people if they need any help.
So Allie is a perfect student to be chosen for a spotlight recognition. She is an outstanding student just in general. She does awesome. She comes to school with a smile on her face. She makes friends with anyone around her. And then in addition to that, she is one of our FA helpers, and that just takes an extra golden heart to be one of those kind of students, to be extra kind for all of our other Pioneer Panthers.
Allie, thank you so much for being a part of our PHMS community and help making it stronger each day. Your kindness and patience does not go unnoticed. Congratulations, Allie. Your positive attitude definitely deserves the spotlight.
Next up, we have a sport that's going to be in the spotlight for almost the rest of the year. Track.
Let's see how the girls did at their track meet.
Hey Panthers, it's Tanvi Janagam, and I'm out here at Reedy High School where we have our first official track meet. Our Panthers are doing so well and we have such great leads right now. Let's see if we can keep it up. Lindsay and Anwita. So how do y'all think the track meet went, and what do you think you can improve on for next time?
So far I've only run the 4x1 and I think it went great. We got first, and I guess we can improve on some of the handoffs. That's about it.
For sure. So I think we did really good in the 4x1. We won by a lot, and right now we're gonna be next up for 4x2. So I'm excited for that. And this track meet's going pretty well. Are you filming? I'm here with Shruti and Zoe. So how do y'all think the track meet went, and what do you think you can improve on for next time?
I think I did really good. I was focusing on myself. I wasn't looking at anybody else. I think next time I run, I can improve definitely on I don't know, because I think I did pretty good. I don't know. For my first meet, I did good.
I think I did really good as well. Like Zoe said, I really concentrated and I didn't look anywhere else except for my lane. It went really fast, much faster than I expected it to. And one thing I can improve on, probably not stopping right before the finish line, probably running a little
Well, Well,
bit more.
Panthers, that track meet went incredible. Our Panthers worked so hard and we're so proud of them. I'm Tanvi Janagama. See you next time.
Great job, Lady Panthers. You guys are doing great across every event.
Before we wrap up today's broadcast, we have one special segment left for you, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day is celebrated annually on February 14th, and it's a great way to show kindness to the ones you love. There was a lot of kindness around PHMS, so let's see a couple of the highlights of Valentine's Day this year.
It's about showing people how you feel about them and candy.
I think Valentine's Day is all about sharing how much you care with other people. It's also my birthday, so HBD to me. But I think it's important to tell people that you care about them. I think that sometimes we as people forget to mention to those who are closest to us, especially maybe our parents, that we care about them so much and we appreciate them. So it's just a day of love and celebration and being able to really share our feelings for one another.
Valentine's Day was certainly a day to remember this year. And remember, showing kindness isn't just for one day of the year, it's for every day.
Valentine's Day is a very special day to celebrate our loved ones. I loved getting to see all the festivities that PHMS had to offer.
Before you go, don't forget to check out our Pop Art and Student Q&A. We have a lot of cool things for you to see.
Also, don't forget to check out our Panther podcast and our TikTok compilation to see much more content. Well, Panthers, that's a wrap for this edition of KLAW News. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ananya Reddy.
And I'm Mason Myers.
Panther Nation, Panther Pride.
Hey Panthers, I'm Caitlin Arledge.
Our student ambassadors have worked so hard to put this together, and okay, wait, what was my second sentence?
Thank you, Miss Lovelace, for telling us a little bit about Kindness Week.
Take part of all activities.
Someone. It could be.
We haven't even started yet.
One of my favorite segments of the broadcast.
Mine too, but I also really like. Oh my god.
Meh.
No. Yeah, Maggie's is 3. Magna. Mine is just Magna.
You're get.
Hey Panthers, I hated how I did that.
Hey Panthers.
Well, all of our Panthers did amazing and we're really proud of all of them. That's it for this track meet. Oh, segment. Shoot. Start over.